What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Cameron here with Cameron.ai. Today, we're going to be talking about an actionable tip that every single business owner can use today and within the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes you to really integrate these things. You can be having automated posts going out daily or as often as you want. So just follow along. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that to make posts similar to this. Our example is going to be based on the news channel. We're going to be doing news content because I can show you how to post daily content, auto-generated photos without lifting a finger for less than a cent per post. So let me show you how to do that. We're going to jump in right here. I'm going to go back and actually create a new sequence. So we're going to start from the top. We're building from scratch here. First things first, we need to do a news research, which I believe Perplexity is going to be the best to do that. And what we do within this is, if you haven't already connected, you can watch a video or message me. I'll show you exactly how to do that. You go into the API and just copy the API key. I like Sonar, but we can use a different one if we wanted to, but we'll just use regular Sonar because it's a little cheaper. Max tokens, we only need about 400 tokens on this. The content that we're going to use is going to be based upon us doing research. I want research from, so I went and copied today's date. This is how we're going to do it. And then we want news from the last 24 hours, news involving one of the below. This prompt is basically going to be what sources our information. So we put those 6 bullet points to be just different types of things that it's going to pull research on, and then pick the one that is most engaging and relevant for posting daily news. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to save that and run it, make sure it works. So once it runs, it'll take a couple seconds. So as you see here, this is the final run, and you can go into choices, you can go to one, you can go to message and content, and it says OpenAI deal, thin ice, amid tensions, 5 years second. See? Okay. So next things next is we're going to actually create I just use ChatGPT because it's real cheap, good single prompt beta. That's actually a new thing, but we're just going to generate a completion. This is the basic way to do it. We can use even an older one, make it a little cheaper or more efficient. We don't need this many tokens because we're going to make it only about 300 to 500 characters. And I believe it only takes about 100 tokens to do so. And if you do the math, it's only about 30 cents per every million tokens on ChatGPT right now. Correcting myself here. So every million is about $1 to $10. 1,000 tokens is 1 cent, and 300 tokens is going to cost us under 1 cent. So coming back over here, we're just going to use 250 tokens, which should supply us about 300, 400, 500 characters. We'll be completely fine within that. You have to make sure that you use this information or else it'll completely pull some new knowledge. Use this information to generate a 300 to 500 character post to use for content later on LinkedIn and Instagram post. Follow these rules. You always have to give it a good set of rules to use to make that box go away. And the rules we're going to follow are very basic. I'm gonna copy and paste them over from ChatGPT prompt. As you see, I got this here. I just typed set up rules for the prompt. I could have given it a little bit more explanation, but this should do. I always like to shorten this up, so we'll go back and just go down and we'll do all this. Okay, here we go. So as you see, some of these are a little repetitive, but I'm just going to leave it because we're trying to do this quick. So we're going to run it again so we don't have to do the extra API, because all about saving money when we can. So why not? We're going to copy this. Let's click run this model and paste that in there. The content is because the content's what's used in the Chat GPT. So there it is. That's the result. That's the actual post. Wall Street Journal reports OpenAI and NVIDIA partnership is on the thin ice. Okay. And then now from here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to create a image. So we'll skip some of the other steps that I had on the other one, make it a little bit shorter, more straight to the point. We're just going to create an image. We can create an image with really whatever you prefer. You can use OpenAI, you can use Gemini, which is more of the nano banana. I like OpenAI. It's cheaper. It's pretty cheap and it's efficient. So generate image, and we'll use image 1.5. So once we go in here, you click down on choices, click down on message. Make sure that you always do this because this is important with making sure that you get the right result. Because sometimes the result comes up in NVIDIA and then content, which I'm going to show you a way to make sure that that's always filled. Because sometimes it'll just waste an API credit whenever it's not filled. I'll actually do that right now. So if you come in here, you can set up a filter. And you can do condition, you can do this and make sure that content is filled, exists. So if it doesn't exist, it will stop the sequence and save you money whenever there's times where it just messes up. So got your prompt here, you got the choice, and with that, you're going to say generate. You know what? I'm actually going to go back because I always like to have in here an extra model. So we're going to do a generate completion. The completion is going to be tailored around actually creating the prompt for the photo, because there's always a better way of doing it, which I believe this is a better way. Use this content post, LinkedIn, and Instagram style caption to generate a prompt to generate an image. The prompt will be used to copy paste into photo generation GPT. The goal being a Instagram worthy photo that is ready to post. Make the image be realistic, newsworthy, have a headline that hooks the reader. So whatever description you want to have here, whatever description it may be, you can just fill it in and it can do that. So we're just going to do that. Return only the copy paste prompt. So I know I said that a couple times. We want to make sure that it does come out. We're going to copy paste this into here, run this model, do the choices, go down to content underneath messages, paste it, see what it comes back as. So the result is create a realistic image. So basically, there it is. It's the exact output that we're looking for. I'm going to minimize these tokens a little bit so that we keep our cost down. We don't really need that many tokens. Max, we'll say 400 characters for this prompt. Okay. We can do 500 probably with 200 tokens. Okay. And then once we have this, so now do the same thing here. Make sure it's module number 4, but I'm going to rename them in a second so you can keep it more clean. So photo prompt content, caption creation and news sourcing. So those are the three things that we've worked on so far. And then this is actually generate photo. And we put the filters, making sure each one's filled. Here we're literally just going to take the prompt and we're going to put it in here and it's going to generate a photo. So that one we're not going to test because you can't really see the photo within this box. So the way that we're going to do that is actually post it up. So we're here, going to go to, we can do LinkedIn first. We're going to do LinkedIn. We can do create a company image post. And I'm going to go ahead and add the router. Oh, yeah. So the router will be where we are able to split it up into three. Instagram's a little trickier. We got to actually make a Dropbox and drop it into the Dropbox, create a file. But we'll do that next. Mine is already connected, so you're going to have to add it. You're going to have to go through the API system, which if you need, again, message me on LinkedIn or on Instagram to learn how to do that. I can show you, and I also have videos on it. But I've already connected mine. These are a couple of my pages on Instagram or on LinkedIn. And then once you do that, so down here is where you can do the file that's going to upload. So this is the photo that's going to upload. The content, which is our caption creation and content there. So that's what the actual text will be on the message. So we can test that, but before we do, let's just get these other ones ready. So once you're here, I like to use Dropbox. We're going to upload the file, and it doesn't really matter where this goes. You're going to be able to use whichever. I just dump all of them into my Genius AI builder, which is kind of like my master folder. And then once that's there, then we'll do another Dropbox. So this one will be upload, and then it'll be path lower. Okay. And then we're going to do that. And then now you can actually add your Instagram. So Instagram just requires a different way to do it because it's a different type of photo posting there. So we already got the pages. We already got my page assigned. So again, you got to connect your API key. I have videos on it. You can go look at my Genius AI Builder YouTube channel to find it, or you can message me. I'll walk you straight through it. And then download URL. And then Facebook is just the same way as LinkedIn. So it's pretty straightforward there. Or create a post. We're just going to use the OpenAI one, and this is actually going to be like put over the photo. So you actually want to do post caption, and that is found again within the caption creation. And there you go. Let's see if it works. And it wants us to save all of these. So whenever it says that, it just wants you to save everything, and we're saved. Okay. Let's try it out. Takes a couple minutes. This is a pretty intricate system that we just built in about 10-15 minutes. So you can find it going through. That's the photo prompt. You have the caption. So this is going to be about Oracle raise up to 50 billion for infrastructure. And then now it's creating the photo based on that prompt. And once that photo is created, which that's the longest part of this because the generating photo does take a couple minutes, even when you're inside the GPTs. Once the photo is created, it should go through and post all of these. We're just watching so that we can see how it works in real time. This is going to be going in the back office and working behind the scenes eventually, but whenever we're doing it the first time, we like to watch it happen. So now it's doing the Instagram post. It just uploaded this. See, you can't even see the photos. See? And it's posted to Instagram and posting to Facebook now. But I'm going to go show you exactly what it did. Boom. There you have it. $50 billion AI build out. but deals are cracking. Oracle spans. Just posted this automatically. Now we're going to Instagram and see what it posted. Boom. There, it's posted to Instagram. We see that the caption didn't come in through. We maybe forgot to add that in there. Yes, we did. Okay. Fix that. So next time it's posted to Instagram, we will have a caption there. And then let's make sure that it posted to Facebook. Boom. We got it. There we got it. You can post it as many times as you want, because right here is where you can do the intervals. So I will, every day we're going to post. So if you want to follow the AI news channel on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, it's going to automatically post these to those 3 channels every single day at 8:11 a.m. and we're activating it. So you have to make sure you activate it, and we're good to go. Now this is posting every single day. Follow along for more tips and quick ways to integrate AI into your business for super cheap. Make.com only costs about $10 a month, depending on how many sequences you do. And then all these API credits add up to about, if you post 5 times a week, you can be doing endless content for about $7 to $10 a month, completely automated. No finger have to be lifted there, and just come in through and mess with your prompts. If you want to make it even faster, go to Cameron.ai, schedule a meeting with me. I'll show you exactly how we can integrate AI into your business. I'll set up something like this for you. I'll be able to set up a AI voice agent or anything else that may be a good fit for your business. Schedule a call with me. It's always free for that first call. So I'm really looking forward to speaking with anyone there. And subscribe on YouTube and follow along on all the different channels at Cameron.ai. Have a great rest of your day, and blessed to have you here on my channel. See ya. Peace.